Welcome back to the channel. We're here at Cordata Park. Gonna go on a little adventure hike around this area. I've only walked this park a couple times before, so it's kind of new to me. So we'll see what it has to offer. Let's do it. They have these cool little metal bridges that you can walk across here to get on the main trail. If you look out that way, they said that there's sightings of herons and little frogs. At least that's what the sign indicates. There's a cute little rabbit. I got a little photo of it. He's kind of running away when he saw this little dog coming, but he's out there in the middle of this little bed of dried up creek bed here. So we saw our first wildlife. We got there's some birds flying around, and we got a little look at some rabbits. But we're gonna keep on this trail and see what else we can find. A couple little perfect little pretty white flowers here. Scenery here is quite nice once you get out here in the middle of things. There's a nice little batch of flowers here. First these white ones here, and then the pink ones behind them. I'm gonna try to get some of the pink ones back there. They look a little bit nicer to me. There is a couple birds flying in on that middle area there. It's a little bit far away for me to get a photo of them though. There's a nice little bunch of flowers right next to this bridge here. There's all these little white flowers kind of along the trail here, makes it nice. So they got a lot of species of birds out here, goldfinches and all that stuff, but the wild daisies are really just taking over and making it look nice. Look at all those white wild daisies over there. We might try to walk over there and get a better look. It is pretty dried up out here, these little creek beds, but there is some signs of water there in the middle if you look close enough. As you can see, we're over here close to the community college, and there's new apartments going up everywhere around here. These are finished on the left here, but on the right, brand new apartments going up. We're working our way towards those daisies, but here's a little bed of buttercups first. Look at this big birch tree. Reminds me of the time my parents sold their first house and they had a couple birch trees going on in the backyard. Went back to check it out, and the new owners had chopped them down to stumps. Here's some more of these berries that are similar to the ones I saw at Cornwall. These are a little bit more advanced with some more reds and purples. The ones at Cornwall were all orange, but they're out here as well. Some more of these birch trees. These leaves sound interesting in the wind. Look at them catching that wind. It's kind of windy out here. We're gonna keep moving on. Here's a better look at those daisies from the other side of things. We finally made it over here. Look at all of them. Just growing wild here in the middle of Cordata Park. The sky looks pretty nice tonight. Cloud cover is kind of interesting. What do you guys think? Okay, we're here with Goose. Goose is a Cocker Cavalier mix. Yeah. He's been carrying his ball around here at Cordata Park and having a good time.
Yeah, it's his pacifier.
His pacifier? How old is Goose?
He's about 3.5.
3.5,
yeah.
All right. Well, nice to meet you, Goose. Enjoy your walk.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting me take that. So it's always nice to get out here and meet some new dogs. I want everybody to know that Goose was super soft and super friendly, so thank you to that owner for letting me get a shot of him. Appreciate it. So they have a playground for the kids, but they also have one here for the adults. A little American Ninja type course. Climb all over this stuff, get a workout in. Someone drew a little dinosaur for us. We even have a little library here if you want to get a free book. Take a book, share a book. littlefreelibrary.org. They've planted a lot of these orangish yellow flowers along the trail here. so it kind of adds a nice element to the hike. So we're gonna head out of Cordata into the kind of neighborhood area and see what else this area has to offer us. Thought I'd give you guys a last look at this sculpture as we leave the park here. They have this out front here. Kind of cool. You can get in the middle of this circle and act a fool. So there is a nice sidewalks here. Like I said, we're close to the community college, so a lot of folks are on bikes over here. So it's they got bike lanes here. You can walk, and it's nice trees and everything. It's a nice neighborhood. Some nice trees out here. They planted out front of the dental office and the eye doctor here. Look at this, an action shot. They got these sprinklers going, keeping everything growing over here. Look at that. Even getting the sidewalk nice and watered. There's a little pond over here, and there's a little duck. So we found some more wildlife. Look at him go. I'm gonna try to get a photo of him. Oh, he's got a whole little family behind him. We're gonna have to try to get a shot of that. Look at him. So I got a couple shots. As you can see, they kind of made it their way to the center of this little pond area. And it looks like the mother and all the little ducklings are just enjoying a little nightly stroll through the pond. I might try to follow them over and see where they head to. So it looks like Mama Duck jumped out of the water. Oh, now he's back in. So they're swimming, they're making the rounds of this pond, taking full advantage of it. Yeah, they're staying away from me. As I go, they go. Swimming around. It's only a small pond. Let me zoom out and give you guys a look. It's only a small little area, so they're all alone here. Just a little small pond here in the middle of off of Cordata Park. I made my way to the edge here so I could get some better coverage. They're just kind of hanging over by the bushes over there. Look at them go. It almost appears to me like they're trying to find a way out. There's a little area they can walk out of over there, but they have yet to make their way over there. So they're over on the far end here by the ramp where they could get out. But I think they're just content swimming around in circles. We might get a little closer and see what they do. They're kind of separated right now, but they come together and then swim apart and come together. So that was a fun little adventure. Got a look at the mama duck and all the ducklings, but we're gonna move on. Try to get some more miles in on this hike, get some more exercise and see if we can find something else. We've got some nice flowers here along the sidewalks as well. There's a lot that's developed out here, but there's still open land here. Here's a big field that I'd imagine someday will get developed, but right now it's still all barren. We're walking past the Fur Ridge condominiums right now, staying on this trail, heading this way here. Some beautiful trees outside of these condos. So we're gonna head on this trail. It goes back toward Whatcom Community College. Gonna get across this bridge and see what this trail has to offer. Here's what we're still hoping to see. We want to see that heron and that frog. So we're gonna keep our eyes out. Nice bench out here, remembering Joan Casey. Nature nurtures us, isn't that the truth? Let's get out in it. I like these pretty leaves. What do you guys think? Pretty? They got one here that they cut off with the stump here. Must have been getting out in the trail, but they made a big stump of it. Looks kind of cool. If you get close enough to it, you can count those rings. It's not that old, but it's got some age. Beautiful flowers out here. What do you guys think of this trail? You think we should head down here? Looks kind of spooky to me. Something's going on back there. I think we're going to stay on the main trail. Look at these greens. Look at these greens. Beautiful coloring on those leaves. Where's the love? It's right here on this tree. They painted right there for you. Oh, look at this. We found some wildlife finally. Look at these guys. We got this big guy, this big slug over here, and his buddy over here, little guy. They're slowly making their way towards something. I'm not sure quite what it is, but they're out here doing their thing, slugging along. More perfect big green leaves. Look at them. They're everywhere out here. So we have spotted a few rabbits along this trail, but they've been pretty quick to hop away, so I haven't been able to get any photos, but they're out here. It's a nice batch of daisies right there. Had to get a couple shots of those. So we're walking along these condos here, these apartments, and there's a lot of rabbits. Got a couple shots of them, but I noticed this car over here. Orange car. I was going to turn you around and show it to you, see what you guys think. What do you guys think of that color? You think you would drive something like that? I think it's pretty sharp looking. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Down with the orange or not? Here's a look at one of the rabbits. We've been able to get a little bit closer on this one. They usually hop away pretty quick, but this one's standing its ground. It appears that some of them may be little ones, so they may have just had some babies or whatnot. This one is pretty brave. I'm pretty close. I'm probably within 4 feet of him right now. Inching closer. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah, he's thinking about hopping away. Thinking about it. There he goes. Off into the safe brush. This is all the blackberry bushes that have gone into bloom. They're flowering out all along the trail here. And I had a nice harvest there. There are a couple roses here on the other side of the fence. Looks like they got some growing, some pretty nice ones here. If you look close, you can see there's a two-piece here. There's the big one in front and the little baby in back there. We're gonna sneak a little closer and see what they do. Mama usually lets me get pretty close, but we'll see. Oh, there they go. The little one's back there just wondering what's going on. So we're gonna let them be, head them back down the trail. There's another little one right here on the edge of the trail. Right in front of this big bush. So it's a lot of rabbits out here. If you want to get some photos of rabbits, this is the place to come. So as you can see, everything's pretty well manicured around here. Look at this hedge, how perfect it is. Someone's out here putting in work. It's a nice day with some cool cloud cover. So we're gonna work our way back to Cordata Park and see what happens from there. It's a good sign to kind of let you know where we're at. We're about 1 minute from Whatcom Community College campus, 4 minutes from Cordata Station, and 5 minutes from Bellis Fair. So that's where we're at right now. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm trying to get to 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. So if you like this sort of thing and would enjoy watching more, please consider subscribing. I've got a lot of hikes on my channel, so there's plenty to watch. So we're working our way back to Cordata Park. A couple turns and we'll be back. Here it is. Shout out to Bellwether Real Estate. Looks like they got one. Sale pending. Congrats. Just to let you know a little bit about the type of neighborhood we're in. Here's a listing. $535,000. Single level standalone condo. So that's what you get out here. As you can see, everybody's after those condo sales. We got Windermere and others vying for those sales. Look at this ride parked here in front of Cordata Court. Looks to be a deep purple. It's a beauty, isn't it? This is kind of a cool little design on this cement here. Looks to be some sort of moss or something. I think this is in front of the senior living area, but they have these orange flowers here. The theme continues with these pretty orange flowers. They're everywhere out here. Here's another look at those condos going up from the other side. We showed them earlier. We're on the far end now. They're over there getting up there. These roots trying to pop up, trying to get out. We got trees along here, all these nice root systems. Shout out to the brothers. They're putting the final touches on these condos. Looks like they got quite a project they're working on here, so Good luck on getting those finished, guys. Here's a little bit of their groundwork. Not sure exactly if they're working on those condos, but they got something going on here. Big project. The usual art structure's fenced off here while the construction's underway. They got the sidewalk closed on this side, but we're close to the other side, so we're gonna get around these fencing and back to the park. They got the tractor out and these mounds of dirt and gravel, sod, a little bit of everything out here ready to go down and beautify this place for sure. So they're putting in work. Spring is here. Construction season's in full bloom too. Here's a look at one of the art pieces that wasn't fenced off. That same circular theme. This is a little bit of a larger one that I showed you on the other side, but same type of thing out here. So we made it back to Cordata Park. We're here at the parking lot again. Made the full loop, saw the park, ventured off the park, saw those ducks, saw those bunnies, saw a little bit of everything on that trail there. But I want to thank everybody for watching. Like I said, there's more adventure hikes on my channel. If you want to take a few, please click those videos and give them a watch. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks again. Bye.